All right, guys. Before I get to this next video, be sure to leave a like, hit the like button on the video. It helps us out in the algorithm. And it don't cost you a damn thing. So hit that like, guys. So yeah, man. Tim Walz back in the news, man. He reacts to what Kamala Harris said. She basically said, she's basically bluffing, basically saying, "You should have voted for me. All this stuff wouldn't be happening." Like again, it's like, I mean, like you'll think like she's gonna make the system, she's gonna change the system for the better, which she's not. Like she has billionaire donors too. Like yeah, they wouldn't bluntly cut Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare, but I mean, will the system change so that you make it like a UBI based system or Medicare for all? Like hell no, it's still gonna be the same shit. And probably sprinkle a little privatization in there too, especially with Medicare. Like, I did Biden try, did Biden try to push for that too, try to privatize Medicare. So yeah, miss me with this shit. But Tim Walz said something, so let's see.
Because, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so.
What does "I told you so" really mean here? I mean, people heard her message. They did not vote for her. She lost every battleground state. You yourself have.
Man, what happened to media, man? They ask these little pillow ass questions. What does "I told you so" mean, man? I don't even know what that means. She now all corporate media is cucking the Trump a little bit, so he can't really go at him. I don't know what she talking about. Dude, we know what she means. She said, I'm gonna let it continue. They know what she said. They just being stupid, trying to be stupid.
Criticized the Harris-Walz campaign for being too cautious. She may have told the American people, she may have warned the American people, but she didn't do it compellingly enough to win.
That is the absolute point. And look, when I criticize, I'm criticizing myself. I own this. I'm part of the ticket. And somebody has to come up with a strategy. I think this is exactly right. This is the thing. Look, Democrats.
He said he owned this. Like, bro, they didn't even have you out that much. Like you did that little puff interview on CNN. I remember that. With that other Zionist woman, I forgot her damn name, but like 'cause Kamala can't, like, Kamala did this to herself. She could say "I told you so" all you want to, but again, it's like you wasn't a good candidate. You wasn't a good candidate. But yeah. Anyway.
Democrats, it was a good night in Wisconsin. I was over there. We saw that happen. Donald Trump's doing this. Just to be clear, nobody on the Democratic side is celebrating this, and those folks in the street are not celebrating that Donald Trump's making all these errors. I think what the vice president's saying is that was pretty self-evident that he was going to do that. I do think the challenge for Democrats, and this is, I think, a structural problem that's going to take a lot more thinking. Why, with all of that out there, did they not think we were any better than that? And they didn't. And I'm very concerned with the folks who stayed home. And these are folks that I'll say once again, Donald Trump has identified their angst. They can't buy a house. They can't afford to get a good education. They're concerned that their economic future is so precarious it could slip out from under them.
Wow. Damn. Hey, I don't really care for Tim Walz, but goddamn, he's right. He's right. Basically saying that Democrats haven't met the needs of the people. He's right. See, Donald Trump pretend to be populist on his campaign trail. He'll lower grocery prices. He'll, he pretended he was anti-war. He said that even though, see, we know Trump. See, us radical leftists know Trump is full of shit. So we know that obviously he wasn't gonna do this, but he said he was gonna end the Ukraine-Russia war in 24 hours, which is still going now. Yeah, like, see, Trump knows the right things to say, but when he finally gets the power, he does the opposite. Democrats, they push farther to the right a lot. Like, hey, let's move farther to the right. Like, hey, like, that's what they do. Oh God, like damn, too. I tell the truth. I mean, he have to like say it in a Millie Mouth way, because you know you don't want to alienate his former running mate. But like, just say the quiet power loud, man. Democrats ain't got no fucking they ain't got no fuck what I was about to say damn, they ain't got no strategy. That's what I mean to say, strategy.
Less than half of Americans have $1,000 in savings. And I think, why was it not so compelling? It should have been a slam dunk for us to say, we're the party that cares about that. We're the party that's going to protect Social Security and Medicare. We're the party that thinks.
Let's not forget that yeah, like Obama and Biden tried to cut Social Security. So yeah, like it's kind of hard. I mean, it's videos out there, you know, like people are waking up bit by bit. Even though, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that hands-off rally next. I got a lot to say about that, but yeah, yeah, man, like you had no strategy. Like, um, Kamala Harris did all for nothing. She said she wouldn't change anything that Biden did, and I think that quote right there cost her the election. I think if Kamala Harris was halfway decent, I think she would have won. But because she's just toxic, she's a toxic person in general. Like she's not a nice person, I heard. And then on top of that, y'all know what I mean by that. Like, yeah, you're not gonna win. And then Tim Walz, you know, he being nice with it. He's not saying it out loud. So I said the quiet part out loud. They have no strategy. Um, like I mean, like, yeah, Trump is a fascist, but I mean, Kamala will be a fascist. I mean, the genocide in Gaza will still be happening. I mean, even though Trump, you know, got partial credit for a ceasefire, which really wasn't a ceasefire because Israel was still killing Palestinians, but people forget about that. I hate when people say it really wasn't a ceasefire. Ceasefire means no killing at all. Like stop, and they're still on the. They're supposed to be. I remember parts of the ceasefire where Israel was not supposed to be around, you know, on the border, not border, but y'all know, you know, y'all know what I'm saying, and they still was there. So yeah, let me finish. I'm almost done.
Thinks the ACA is a good start, but we need to do more on health care. And we didn't do that. So I'm concerned. Democrats do well in special elections and off-year elections, but the electorate that comes in presidential election years is different. When I was young, it was easy to know what a Democrat was. They stood with the working class and labor. Republicans were country club and for the rich. Today, you ask people, they don't. We have a 29% approval rating.
Yeah.
It doesn't help us any that Donald Trump ends up with a 25% approval rating. We have to get back to the core issues, that this is about making America prosperous and stable and innovative for everybody.
Okay, so yeah, basically he's saying the Democratic Party needs to get back to where they were, shit, before really Reagan era. Like, yeah, bro, that's not gonna happen. He said universal health care in one of those other videos that I played. Like, but yeah, man, yeah. But the problem is that the Democrats and Republicans got the same donors, and both of them don't want, like, the donors don't want universal health care. They don't want, you know, higher wage. Like they Democrats, man, Democrats and Republicans are the same. That's why we call it the duopoly. And you got Kyle Kalinske saying that they're not the same. Yeah, like, dude, yes they are. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't understand that guy, man. I just don't, like, he talks good with Democrats sometime, and then comes to election he votes third party. Like, that just don't make any sense. You really look at Kyle, you think he's a Democrat. He's just a Democrat, want health care. But yeah, so yeah, that was Tim Walsh right there. He's saying the right things, but you think the Democratic Party, you think if Tim Walsh ran for president in 2028, which I don't think he would do, but they're not gonna make him. They're not gonna let him do all this stuff, bro. Like once you're in the club, you're in the club. Like, you got to do what they want you to do, or what they donors want you to do. Like, you just can't. No, they don't want you to do things for the people. Like, they want you to do things for the billionaires. See, the only difference between Democrats and Republicans, then I'm gonna get to the next story, is that, see, the Republicans, they already tell you they ain't gonna do shit for you. Like, hey, we gonna cut shit, man. Like, fuck you. Like, you know. See, the Democrats, they tell you in your face, oh, we're gonna improve your lives, then turn around and do the same shit the Republicans do. Not shit. That's the only difference. You can say Democrats stab you in the back. So, hey, you know, that's why I don't really call out Republicans much, because yeah, always told me they ain't gonna ever do shit. Even he said that, like, hey, Democrats will probably for the working class and Republicans is for the rich. Yeah, it used to be like that, but not anymore. Both of them for the rich and for the wealthy. Like, they got the same donors. They get the same money for APAC too as well. Let's not forget that. Mr. Cory Booker, Mr. 25-hour, 5-minute speech. And somebody said something true that was true. Like, I really do believe Cory Booker will wear a diaper, man. Like, ain't no way you don't piss for 25 hours. Like, nah, that don't make any sense. But yeah, I'm getting kind of weird there, but oh God. All right, guys. Let me get to the next.